Yes, just under an hour ago, there was quite a bit of commotion in a community near here where dozens of police officers surrounded a man and detained him. He was questioned as a possible suspect in one of the largest of the multiple blazes that are happening in this area, but he was released almost as quickly as he was detained. But that ought to tell you that officials believe that at least one or maybe more of these fires could have possibly been caused by arson. It is an uncharacteristically early start to the California wildfire season, which usually begins in August and typically doesn't intensify to these levels until October. Fire officials believe the early fire season is simply a continuation of last year's wildfire season, which seems to have never ended. In fact, authorities say state firefighters have battled some 1,400 fires in California since the start of the year. That's double normal, and this week they're at it again. The wildfires sweeping through Southern California are massive and menacing. Picturesque mountainscapes marred by dueling smoke plumes and deafening battle cries. As San Diego area firefighters struggle to contain a fierce and unpredictable opponent that's burned for 3 days, hopping over homes and between neighborhoods.
And it jumped across the street, and in 30 seconds there was 2 acres on fire. And it changed from smoke to, flames, and then bigger flames, and then the roaring bigger flames. And I stayed until I had fire at my back, burnt my shoulder hairs off, scorched my shirt, and I ran up this hill, and I barely made it.
But the house where a man named Hastusa is a tenant didn't. It was destroyed. Gregory Saska has owned the home for 30 years, along with a 100-year-old art relic he kept inside.
A classic Austrian painting, just gorgeous.
Wow, and how much was it worth?
150 to 200,000. Have that burned down in the stupid fire, I mean, that's pretty disappointing,
Residents say they're also disappointed to hear that authorities suspect arson may be the case in one or more of the area wildfires.
You have to be strong in moments like this.
What else can you do, right?
That's right. I mean, you just have to make the best of it.
Saska is resilient. He says life's taught him you just have to be.
What is he going to do now? Everything is gone.
Well, here's the kicker. He's in the early stages of Alzheimer's. And when he gets mail, it gets stacked up, and he has no insurance.
It's clear in the aftermath that fires don't discriminate. But Saska's tenant says in this case, he wishes it did.
So, how he's going to do it is going to only be by the grace of the Lord. And maybe some people helping.
YaKenda McGahee, CCTV, San Diego, California.